it's Lynn at JVI Secret Gardens. On this episode of JVI Garden Guides, we're going to show you how to transplant plants into pots. Not all houseplants need to be transplanted very frequently, but when they do, you're going to want to pay attention to what kind of soil they need and what kind of pot they need. I have here with me a pothos and a cactus. A pothos doesn't really mind if it has extra soil around it, since pothos can be a little bit on the damper side. The more soil that's around your new plant, the wetter the soil is going to stay for longer. Cactus, on the other hand, wants to go in a tighter pot, so there's not all that extra soil around it, so that it dries out a little bit quicker. If you do have a plant like a fern or a pilea that like to stay on the damper side, you can put them in a bigger pot so that you have that extra soil to aid in watering. First, we're going to work on potting up our pothos. You're going to tip over your pot, give the sides of the pot a little bit of a squeeze, and yank on your plant to get it out. Now, if your roots are super wrapped around themselves, you might want to kind of give them a squeeze and break them up a bit so that they can grow a little bit easier once they get in their new pot. Make sure the crown of your plant, which is this area right here, is about an inch below the lip of your pot, which will help in watering. Next, you're going to add your soil in around the edges of your pot. You want to pat that soil down gently, but not too tight, because your plant still needs to be able to grow through it. Next up, let's talk about our cactus. Now, if you follow us on Instagram, you may have seen that we alluded to a super secret potting method. Our secret is actually just using paper. If you wrap your cactus in paper, that'll help in getting the plant out of its pot without stabbing yourself. So we're going to wrap our cactus and tip it upside down, kind of give the pot a squeeze, and give it a little yank out of its pot. Just like your other plants, you want the crown of your cactus to be about an inch below the lip of the pot so that when you water, it's not overflowing. Now with cactus especially, you want that tighter pot and only a little bit of cactus soil on the outside so that it dries out quicker. Go ahead and tamp down that extra soil around the edge, and once you finish, give everything a good drink. We weren't able to cover everything about transplanting in this video, but if you have any questions, be sure to stop by the garden center. We also offer transplanting as a service, and we have everything you need: pots, plants, and soil. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and check out our YouTube channel. We have more garden guide videos. Check out what Derek and his team are up to. Like, share, and subscribe, and come and see us soon.